wishing you were joining me.
We got that on film as well.
No.
We're going to include that.
Morning. Welcome to a weekend vlog.
It's Saturday. Well, it's the weekend, isn't it?
Yeah.
So.
It's a little bit of a mixed bag this weekend. I'm going to start off in the kitchen, but we're going to be doing some work later as well. We had a really nice date night last night, didn't we?
Yeah, we did,
well,
yeah.
kind of. You make nice food.
Hmm.
It was a bit disjointed, wasn't it? But Aid made steak last night and it was very, very nice. I haven't had anything like that for a long time. But Aid's on coffee duty.
Yep.
And I'm about to try something I haven't made before and I'm really excited. I'm just Googling, just on Pinterest. Holly asked, on her Christmas list, Holly, our daughter, was the, what's it called? Everything but on the bagel, or everything but the bagel.
I don't know. You got to something though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Was it some seasoning or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, let's see if I can find it. Everything bagel seasoning. It's from Trader Sam's. I bought it, you know the tiny little seasoning pots? I bought it for her on Amazon and it was £13 something. But you can make your own. I don't have poppy seeds, so I haven't got all the... But I'm going to attempt to do it and we're going to make some crackers. Some of our own crackers this morning. But I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit of everything, I think, this weekend.
Whilst we're there, I've just seen there's a, Yasmin actually just put a post up asking when people were last at Universal. When were we last there? Was it 2018?
Oh, in Florida, yeah, 2018, because we went to Hollywood.
Oh, because we did the West Coast 2019. Yeah, I just couldn't remember. So.
This is it. Everything but the bagel. Is it everything? Everything bagel. I keep wanting to say everything but the bagel. Oh, that's gone on to an advert now. This vlog isn't going very well this morning. There you go. That's what you need to search for.
Maybe include the link.
Well, there you can go onto Pinterest. There's
I see what you mean. There's loads. Right.
Yeah, and there's only a few things anyway.
And what is it again? Is it just like seasoning?
It's just a topping.
Oh, okay. I thought it was something that went in it, because I never actually knew what it. Oh, and then you bake it with it on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like garlic, onion, black sesame seeds, which I haven't got, sesame seeds, poppy seeds, and sea salt flakes. So we're just going to have to do it without the poppy seeds and the black sesame.
Okay.
But I'm going to do it anyway.
So I do coffee.
Yes, please.
Excellent.
So I'm going to make sourdough crackers. I've just got a feeling this week it's going to be a bit like that.
So I couldn't wait because it will go off steam.
I've got my sourdough starter. The thing is, when you make bread, I want to make a sourdough loaf. What you have to do, you have to discard half of this and then add fresh flour and water to feed it. So usually you throw the flour mix, the starter here, the discard bit away. But there are recipes you can do to actually use it, and it's always a shame to waste it. So we're going to attempt homemade crackers. So I've made my everything bagel mix. And I've got Parmesan here as well, so we're going to do some cheesy ones and some seasoning ones. So I've just spooned out some of my sourdough starter onto these trays. And this is my seasoning. So I've got sesame seeds, salt, garlic granules and onion granules. I need to buy some more poppy seeds. I thought I had some. So I really like them in a lemon loaf, but I must have run out. So I've got one with the sesame topping and one with Parmesan and salt. So after 10 minutes, I've taken it out and it's recommended that you score it, which is what I've done here, so that you can break them up easily. And now it goes back in again for another 25 minutes. I will keep an eye on it though, because we don't want any burny bits. We'll see how it goes. Aid's made coffee. They look really nice. And we've got our It's a Small World mugs. I'm so glad we bought these. They were just, there's a little shop just outside of It's a Small World in California, and they had the most beautiful store. I could have bought so much. I really, really love this Mary Blair styled artwork. It's so cute. Are you an It's a Small World fan? Do you love it too? I love the artwork. I love the music. I just love everything about it. Let me know if you're like that, or does it totally freak you out? The music drives Aid mad. He really, really struggles with it. Aid's just made us marmalade on toast. We're a bit hooked on this at the moment. These crackers are so yummy. They're really crispy. It's still a little bit warm. This one's got so much flavour. And you can really taste the sourdough. These crackers are amazing. These ones are okay. They definitely needed more parmesan. And the scoring is definitely the best way to do it. Look how cool these look. They are seriously good. Much better than shop bought. I'm gonna make some, or marinate some chicken. We've been watching a movie in the lounge. I think it's called The Disappearance, something like that. It's first thing that came up recommended on Netflix, so we thought we'd watch it. It was okay. I wouldn't highly recommend it, but it was easy to watch from the start. Aid's been packing kit papers. I've been finishing off the DIY kits and some other packs that are going in the kits. Now it's about 4:30. I'm trying a new recipe for some Asian chicken. I really fancy noodles, so I'm going to do some Ohana noodles with it. Ohana noodles are so good. If you're not familiar with Ohana, it's a restaurant in Disney World. I think it's probably our absolute favourite as a family before Holly was vegan. It's very meat orientated. Right, so I am just following this recipe for this chicken. I'm chopping up ginger, garlic, and I've got some fish sauce, some oil, and some soy sauce to add. It says to add fresh coriander, but I don't have any. I've been struggling getting my herbs recently, my fresh herbs from Morrison's in the shop. I've got basil at the moment. Aid's changing the bed linen. He's washed all that. That's always his job. Do you have like your own jobs in your household too? He just always does the beds for some reason. I think he quite enjoys that job. I've decided that's not quite Thai enough for my liking. I'm actually doing some creamed coconut here. I didn't want to open a whole can of coconut. I've only got like the normal kind of like 400 gram size, and that's too much, and I don't know if I'm going to be using it in the next couple of days. I don't think I will, so it'll just be wasted. So what I tend to do, oh, it smells like coconut ice. Remember that when you're at school? I buy a big block of creamed coconut, and then what I do, I just cut off what I need. So I've just taken the end off, I've just cut a small piece off. I don't want too much, it's just for a marinade. That goes back in, so I'm not wasting loads. You add hot water and then mix it in until it dissolves, and you've got your creamed coconut. And I'm also going to add some Thai 7 spice to that as well. I used to do this quite a lot, and I also used to add lemongrass as well. I've got that mix from that recipe, and I've added brown sugar to that. I will link up the original for you just so you can see, but as usual, I'm not sticking to my recipes. I have a bit of a habit of doing that. So my marinade now looks like that, and it smells very nice. The fish sauce makes it smell very, very strong. That smells really good, and I'm going to leave that to marinate and pop that in the fridge. Second that, I won't pop that in the fridge because it's actually a little bit warm because I used hot water for the coconut milk. So I'm going to leave it on the side. Aid's still changing the bed, so I'm actually going to tidy up a cupboard really quickly. I've been meaning to do it, and I haven't been quite as good as keeping on top of things as I usually am. I've got some 3M hooks here, just the little ones, and they've all fallen off the inside of my cupboards, and they really help me out. So I'm going to stick those back on, have a bit of a clean and a tidy up. It's been one of those jobs that I've been putting off for so long because I always feel too busy, but I know it's going to take me 5 minutes. So this is my cupboard. This is where I keep all my herbs and spices, and it's just all got really messy. Pots and pans. And this is where I had the 3M hooks, and look, they've just over time all broken. I need to try and get those off. I'm going to put 3 new ones back on. So much for 3M hooks, not ruining your cupboards. Right, I have a decision to make. I have a Mickey Mouse cafetiere here. Look how cute. But the glass broke in it absolutely years ago. I don't know why we've been keeping this. I think just because it's cute, but it's been at the back of the cupboard. I'm always strapped for cupboard space. There's no point in keeping this anymore. I think it's time to go. I really want to take the top off there. I really like that. But we don't even drink coffee from a cafetiere. Well, I've never done, but Aid used to. But I think it's time for the bin. Now I can hang my things back on the door. We've got cups. Aid likes his cup. The little tea strainer I use for icing sugar when I'm baking. And then we've got Aid's mini colander and the sieve. I'm gonna give this a really good clean with good old Method. I love the rhubarb. So that's all clean. Please excuse my son on the PlayStation. So that looks a bit tidier. And I'm gonna do the herbs and spices. This definitely needed a clean. I keep all my herbs and spices. They've kind of gone everywhere. And I'm just going to go through all of this. I can't believe I used to keep like my garlic in a little basket. That's really had it. That was the sauce, but frying. But the pancake pan was in this. That can go. Oh, that was the base of the Mickey grater. I don't know. I think a lot of this can go. But I did find an empty jar which I can wash up, and I can actually make some of that bagel seasoning. Everything bagel seasoning, and that can go in there. There we go. I've had a little change around. That looks so much better. I keep my sweeter spices there and herbs and spices savoury up there. And then more here. I reuse glass jars, so I've got others in there. Salt, pepper. And I use a little IKEA stand at the back so I can put at the bottom like rock salt. And I had those little mini pans, and then other bits and pieces like mustard and my taco mix up there. That looks so much tidier. And I'm so glad I've got those hooks back on the door again. If you don't have huge amounts of space in your cupboards, hanging things on the door really, really helps. I did used to do a motivational Monday. Every Monday I had like a motivational video, and a lot of that was like cleaning tips and hacks and things like that. I will link up the playlist below if you want to go and have a look. There's absolutely loads of videos. Go and take a nose, you might see something that you really like. And that's everything that I'm clearing out from that cupboard. I don't know why I've got that huge great big thing. We hardly use them, so I'm going to get rid of those as well. It's now time to make dinner. I'm doing Ohana. Stop waving in the background. I'm doing Ohana food. I'm doing Ohana noodles, which I know I've done here, but I haven't done them since the summer. And we've got that chicken under the grill. And I've got sugar snap peas, and I keep eating those. But it's going to be very, very yummy. I will leave the recipe down below for the Ohana noodles. They are seriously yummy. So I'm just getting everything ready. This is where the noodles will end up. I need to cook them off first. This is going to be the peanut sauce. And I've got chicken under the grill. Really cheap noodles. They're like 19p a pack or something silly. Really, really cheap. I don't use the seasoning, I take them out. The water is going in the pan, but the secret is to have the noodles ready right at the last minute when everything else is ready, because once they're ready, and they only take a couple of minutes, you want to then just throw them in the wok, coat them with all the sauce. You don't want them sitting around because that's when they start to go sticky. So make sure that the noodles are the last thing to be ready. And Aid is supposed to be on cocktail duty. Have you forgotten? Yes, I thought you had. Aid's just spilled the soy sauce.
Right, hello, Aid Cam here. You can just about see me. Just going to make some drinks. Lisa asked me to make some cocktails, so I was going to make tequila sunrise. We haven't got orange juice, but we've got some tropical juice. So, we've got some ice, tropical juice, and I need to go and grab the tequila. 1 second. Those of you may know Lisa's blogs and everything, I do have a spare.
You have a spare of everything.
I really would like to get a bottle of the Rocks tequila. I've forgotten the name of it. Begins with T.
Tequila. The Rocks tequila.
Yeah. Is it Terramana?
I don't know.
Something like that?
Why don't you look? Why, rather than keep bending down, why don't you just put the camera on something to make it higher?
Well, the reason
Why didn't you put it there?
Oh, I could have done, yeah, that's a good idea.
You just never think about things.
She's not just a pretty face. Here we go. Oh, look at that. You can see almost my head now.
Yeah.
See my Disneyland t-shirt. I don't have to bend down as much now. it's always good to give Lisa a drink because she falls asleep.
Hello? Are you eating with us? It's ready in 2 minutes.
And the last ingredient, is that going into focus? Oh, yes and no. Grenadine syrup, that is.
I love grenadine.
What you'll see with this, if I just hold the glass up at the moment, it's just the juice and the tequila. Just a splash in there. And you'll see, there we are. Let me just hold this one up here and just a splash in there. And that generally settles the bomb. We need to have this with a straw as well. The grenadine is very sweet. Yeah, so when you drink that, you'll get the grenadine first, really, with a mix. So you've tried drinking that straw, haven't you, before?
Yeah.
And it doesn't quite taste the same, does it?
Straw, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Do you mind grabbing a couple of paper straws?
Yeah.
Thank you. Lisa's actually just reminded us of something. She's got straws, and she's also just remembered something that I actually bought when we got together. I do like making my cocktails, and this would be a throwback for people who were around in the 80s. Look.
The monkeys.
Plastic monkeys. Hey, look.
They look really nice. Let's try his cocktail. That's really, really nice. That's really good. And there's our Ohana bowl, noodles, chicken, and we've added sugar snap peas. Morning, happy Sunday.
So we're just gonna walk around the city.
We were just about to watch Coronate on YouTube. We're set up here, we're both working, and what do you call them?
Trailer.
A trailer for a movie. I don't know if it's brand new, is it? Called Green.
Yeah, looks it.
Sorry?
Yeah, it looks brand new.
Gerard Butler, called Greenland. It looks really good. If you like a disaster movie, it looks really, really good. Aid's just about to try and find the trailer so we can show you. But we're really excited. It's Prime. Is it Prime Video?
Amazon Prime.
Amazon
yeah,
Prime.
Video.
So do we have to pay to watch it?
No.
Oh.
It's one of Amazon's. You know, like Netflix.
It looks really good.
You know, like Netflix have their own movies. It's
Right.
like an Amazon movie.
Action, science fiction. I love that type of movie. It's usually one that The Rock's in, isn't it? That type. No trailer. Oh, that's a shame. Should we watch that today?
Yeah, I have to do that.
Yeah? Oh, I'll let you know what it's like. It looks really, really good. Right, Aid's found the trailer. Am I allowed to show this on here? It's only a trailer, isn't it? It looks really good. And this is my job today, packing up the treat bags.
Of like Hanoi and Vietnam, just like the crazy little streets.
We're watching Coronate in Zanzibar. And we've got coffee in our Epcot mugs this morning. Right, here is a little tip of something I do. So we've just been watching Coronate, and Zanzibar looks beautiful. And oh gosh, that sun's just come, it's so bright. Sorry about that, it's not a lot I can do about that. I never knew that it was an island that belongs to Tanzania. So what I tend to do, we watch Cara and Nate's videos all the time. In case you're not familiar, they started traveling for a year and it then lasted for 4 years. And the only reason they've come home was because of the pandemic. They're from Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee in the States. And they've been to over 100 countries now, and we love their vlogs. We love them so much. And so they're currently, the videos we're watching, we went right to the beginning. And when I see anything that we really like, I write it down. Do you remember I made this bucket list journal ages and ages ago? And like now, we would have never ever have thought to have gone there. Not that we probably ever will, but I'm going to make a note of it in here. Stone Town was the town where they were staying. It looks so beautiful. It's on the coast, these beautiful alleys, and although it's Africa, you can really see that there's some strong Indian influences with the food, the street food, it's just beautiful. It's so nice. And we've just found out that Freddie Mercury was born there. I laughed when I was looking on Google Maps at places. What I do, I go into Google Maps and then I start saving places. So this is the island. Sorry, my phone looks really dirty. All these little fingerprints. And then I start saving places that I like. And I do this whenever I see or hear anything. So, like, I've got a restaurant and a fort there. Can you see the little green flags? And they're places that I want to go to or that I'm interested in, and then I save them. So if ever I think, oh, where was that, I can just go onto Google Maps and see it. But I'm also making a list in my bucket list book. So yeah, I saw Freddie Mercury Museum. I thought that's really odd in Tanzania, and then I looked into it, and he was actually born in Stone Town there. But it looks lovely and the food looks amazing. I love street food. So I'm going to make a note of that in my book, and that's what I do when I see places that I fancy. I'm going to edit tonight's video. I'm really behind. It's 10 past 10 and I haven't actually finished editing that, so I'm going to get that done now. I'm really chilly. It's 2 o'clock. I've spent a lot longer at my desk than I planned, but I've got my video uploading. I finished my Patreon video for tomorrow, which is a creative video. And I've got tomorrow's blog post done, and I've been chatting online with people in my Patreon group, so that was really nice. I am so close to hitting 6,000 followers on my YouTube channel. It's taken so many years. But that's another goal, isn't it? 6 would be really nice. So if you watch my videos and you like them and you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do. I'd be so grateful. And my new channel, my journaling channel, It's Only Paper, I am so close to 600. So if you haven't seen that one, it's one with lots of journaling and talking about journaling. And I'll leave that link below for you. Right, we've still got no snow, so that's good. Aid's been up in the loft all morning trying to sort things out. I've got something to show you in a sec. He's finally got the Christmas stuff up. And he was talking to me today like I was punishing him, like it was something really bad he was having to do. And I was like, it's when I'm in the second week of the Feb and it's all been stacked in Holly's room. Obviously she's not there at the moment, but he's finally done that today. I wanted to show you, Aid bought this for my sister for her birthday. Do you like that? I think she'll love it. I'm going to send that tomorrow. And I've got some pens for her as well, because that's what every 41-year-old needs. Perfect for her. Alright, 2:30 and we've decided to go and have, or not go, but we've decided to make dinner. We've gone for Aid's ravioli with the tomato sauce, and I've got loads of melted cheese over mine. Yep, and we're going to watch that Greenland. We're really excited about watching this. I'll let you know what it's like. I love packing these treat bags. They look so nice when you see them all lined up like this. Right, we're 41 minutes in and loving this movie so far. Aid's already got the TV on ready for the Super Bowl tonight. We do love the American ads. Anybody else miss them? It's 7:30. Aid's gone to pick up Louis and I am back to packing these treat bags. Are you ready for another Team Aid Team Lisa? I don't know why I'm asking. Aid always wins. I have got homemade chili fries, so I've got potatoes, sweet potatoes and roasted cauliflower all roasted together in a lovely seasoning with grated cheese and a sweet chili sauce, and it's amazing.
I know what you're going to do now.
That's Team Lisa or Team Aid. Aid's gone for a mega Super Bowl hot dog. What would you prefer, Team Aid or Team Lisa? Thank you for watching this week's vlog. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope it's not too cold where you are. It's got so cold again. But leave a comment, say hello, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye.